Today's scripture is James chapter 5, the second part of verse 16 through verse 20. And this will conclude our book of James Bible study. The second part of verse 16 says, "The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his ways shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins. James concludes his book with a thought of what we all should be thinking about each and every day, and that is evangelism, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with everyone who will possibly listen to what we have to say. He encourages us with a thought that the fervent prayers of a person can avail and accomplish great and amazing things, of course, through the power of God. And then he gives us an example to think about. He mentions Elijah and says, even as great of a person as we imagine him to be, he was simply just like you and I. Yet he prayed and things happened. He asked God to keep the rain from falling, and it did so for 3.5 years. And then he asked God to release the rain again, and it was accomplished. That's a testimony to the power of prayer of someone who is really in tune with God. But James makes the point that he was just an ordinary person like you and I when it comes down to it. And then he closes with this thought and says, any of us can accomplish these things. And if we help someone come to know the Lord, know this, that we have saved their soul from hell. Of course, it's not us doing the saving, it's Jesus Christ. But it is our efforts in bringing them to the foot of the cross. And then he also closes as he says that this type of thing being accomplished can cover a multitude of sins. What that means is we can't sin too big for God to forgive us. Nothing we could ever do could be too bad to enter into the goodness of God. And that's all because of the grace of God. This has been an eye-opening book study for me, and I hope it has been for you as well. Thank you for joining me. I'm Pastor John, creating community by sharing Scripture. God bless.
Go tell the world it's not a story.